godfather of the voyeurist chill show out my boy DEMEGODTV.
It's Wave God in this motherfucker. Hey, shout my nigga Demi T though.
Got the song pop like I'm Iggy. All they talking about is last night like I'm Demi. Say you got.
Groupies donated $5. Damn ski pulled the Michael.
Let's see what the
So DEMEGODTV Nation, today we're back with the horror series. You feel me? The scary series. You feel me? And yeah, if you want me to react to anything scary or horror, or you think that'll shake me or make me want to say, oh, I want to watch this, give me chills or what the fuck, yeah, comment below in the comment section below. Let me know, and I'll react to it. You feel me? But today, shout out to my subscribers for suggesting this. It's called the top 10 most powerful and creepiest Cenobites. Oh, that is from Hellraiser, the movies. Don't even watch Hellraiser. Don't even like Hellraiser. Don't even like scary movies at all. Fuck that. But anyways, hope you guys like this and enjoy it. Check out the DEMEGODTV clothing merch in the description box below. Go copy some Hit and Drip, you feel me? And subscribe to the channel, roll to 100K million ability, you feel me? And let's birthday as a family, as a nation, you feel me? Let's break a million, 100K, that's the bow, Big Bang Theory, that thing, you feel me? And hope everyone well and safe through this pandemic. And no further ado, let's get into this reaction.
Top 10 most powerful and creepiest Cenobites from the Hellraiser movies, explain. If we don't know the Cenobites by their names, we should undoubtedly know, at least some of them,
What is that?
by their faces. Cenobites are demonic beings who appear in Clive Barker's most notable works, The Hellbound Heart and the...
So basically, demons. Why they call it Cenobites? The fuck? Why does it say demons? So
Scarlet Gospels,
Bruh.
along with the other 9 productions of the Hellraiser series. These strange creatures are affiliated to Hell and serve as armies of darkness and destruction under their master, Leviathan. The realm of the
Ha! Leviathan. Freaking, I think, if I'm right, is a demon lord or a demon king.
Cenobites is used to achieve sadistic ends by torturing souls from the human world. Though these Cenobites are equally creepy, they have powers and abilities unique to themselves. If you don't know enough about them, you are in the right place, because we're going to cover the 10 most powerful and creepiest Cenobites.
Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you.
Looking at that shit look horrifying.
But for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
Number 10. The Wire Twins. Hellraiser Inferno. Here's a disclaimer for the entire length of this video. We decided to start with the least creepy of them all. The Wire Twins are more popularly known as Leviathan's sisters. They were sisters in real life before they stepped into the labyrinth, the schism through which the...
So, more to the story that was real. So they must be... So it seemed like a lot of stuff come hand in hand with these movies and etc. You feel me? Like, so they must have had a fucked up life, a toxic life, did some hellacious stuff when they was alive. Now they going to hell and they continue doing chaos. So it's like I forgot what's it called. Well, if you do good, you be reincarnated into something good. If that makes sense. Like, they got reincarnated something bad, a demon. What the fuck, like awful. You don't want to be that. Yeah. So like,
world of Cenobites comes into being. After transforming into Cenobites, they became predators of lust and pleasure, taking it upon themselves to use their dark sexual prowess to satisfy the
So they're succubus and incubus.
souls in hell.
Gotcha.
They're bald, wear revealing attire, and their stomachs and eyes are held together by interconnected wires. But there are also wires on their forehead and below their chins that attach with their bra collars. With long, black, serpentine tongues for oral pleasure, they can go to the extent of slicing through the victim's skin and massaging their muscles.
Jesus.
To top it all, they seem to have an incredibly creepy smile on their wired faces. Lynn Spear and Patricia Cara play the Wire Twins, and they make an appearance only in Hellraiser Inferno.
I won't be looking at watching this shit.
Oh my god.
Number 9. The Chatterer Beast, Hellraiser Bloodline. Ever wonder what a pet from hell would look like? The Chatterer Beast will clear your doubts. It's a monstrous hound made up of bloody human flesh. The body has
That look worse than a dog from Resident Evil.
evident signs of extreme mortifications and scarring, giving it an outrightly disgusting look. There are no exact origins that led to its transformation, but in the movie Bloodline, it's shown to work as Pinhead's pet. In the film, there was a scene where it
Talking about modification, they modifying y'all immune system, and y'all know what the with that, you know, I can't say it, but I hope y'all got the sound, the language, though. Yeah.
fed on a live pigeon offered by Pinhead. Later on, it starts to target the wife of John Merchant. The Chatterer Beast eventually meets its demise in a large space satellite called the Elysium Configuration. Yet, it was nothing but an evil creature with no limits when it came to brutality and carnage for all the time it was alive. Who said all pets are cute? Number 8. Butterball, Hellraiser, and Hellbound. Hellraiser 2. If you
I'm sorry to lie, but oh my god, that motherfucker ugly as
are
fuck.
looking for an intelligent Cenobite, here's Butterball for you. But don't fall for the cute name. He is an obese Cenobite with hollow eye sockets that have been sewn shut. Fortunately, Butterball wears round black glasses for most of his screen time, as if to conceal the horrific sight from us. Before becoming a disfigured Cenobite with a gashed stomach and rotten, thick mounds of sagging skin, he used to live
These motherfuckers be going through it, like, damn. Like, shit. Like, if a demon gotta go through this shit for real, I feel sorry for him. Like, damn. Like, y'all need to escape. Y'all need to change your career path. Like, oh my god. Like, shit.
an equally despicable life, indulging in total gluttony and perverseness. Appearing in both Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2, the character of Butterball was played by Simon Bamford in both appearances.
Bamford.
Number 7. Torso, Hellraiser Inferno. Just as the Chatterer Beast was a pet to Pinhead, Torso Beast is a pet to the Wire twin sisters. Torso is one of the Cenobites who was modeled after the original Chatterer. Also, Torso stands out as one of the most horrifyingly altered creatures in the Hellraiser series,
yeah.
especially among the later parts.
Just
The
look at
dented
him.
back
What the
face,
fuck?
he's supported only by his head, arms, and torso with no lower body. If you want to get freaked out, pay
You know what? I just noticed, like, these people in this Hellsinger can't be niggas. Can't have no melanated in them. The fuck? 'Cause ain't no way. Like, they fighting back. The fuck? Like, they ain't running. They like, oh, be looking at shit while they approaching them like, bruh. They mad white people looking down bad in these movies. Like, I know y'all ain't this slow and this dumb. Like what? Come on, man.
Attention to how this hell of a creature crawls his way with that protruding spine. This Cenobite was portrayed by Mike J. Regan, who later went on to play the character of Chatterer in Hellraiser Hellseeker, Hellraiser Deader, Hellraiser Hellworld, and Hellraiser Judgment. Number 6. The Engineer, Hellraiser. The Engineer is one of the most striking creations among the other Cenobites in this list. An entirely non-human entity, it seems to have been made with a combination of skin and scales. With feline eyes, a scorpion's tail, and huge claw-like teeth, the Engineer has indeed been engineered flawlessly. It almost always hangs upside down, holding on to the labyrinth walls, while its appendages move free. The Engineer, as justified by its looks, is incredibly creepy and gruesome. Interestingly, the Engineer is the one who seemed to have opened the gates of hell, letting in all the other Cenobites for the first time. Apart from being...
So, moral to the story, he is basically like... I want to say, he kind of the founder, more to the story.
Gatekeeper, the Engineer is also the guardian of Leviathan. May you never have to meet it.
It's just a box. Thank God for men of reason.
Number 5. Angelique, Hellraiser Bloodline. Angelique is a standout Cenobite for more than one reason. Although she looks mostly human, she's the only Cenobite in this series who was never a human being in her past life. Angelique was more of a design, created to summon an infernal princess. But later, Pinhead finds her and transforms her into a proper Cenobite. Even after her
Bruh, this is some like real life shit. You got stay woke, people. Stay woke. Like I've been telling y'all, they put shit like this in movies for a reason. They put the truth in the movies and try to lie to us on the news and try to distract us with the news and all the other bullshit. Like, pay attention to stuff like this, you feel me? Because this shit is actually real, you feel me? Like, you can actually do rituals like that. What he just said, to bring somebody's soul back alive and put it inside an object, a being, like a doll, or whatever the case may be, or a game, a TV, or a phone, or a food, or an animal, you know? So yeah.
Transformation, her body was retained. But now she had a bald head with a split scalp connected with wires, such that a portion of her skull always remained visible. Wearing a tight leather costume, she also has hooks attached to her chest and stomach. Angelique's transformation into a proper Cenobite is more of Pinhead's punishment after she fails to complete the task given to her. It's easy to fall for the simplicity of...
So basically, Pinhead is basically the devil. So he basically sign a deal with the devil. If you don't live up to it, you pay the consequences. So you may think the consequences, but in reality, it's fucked. Yeah, tap. Got
her looks after having seen gruesome Cenobites like the ones above.
Say yes.
Number 4, Chatterer, Hellraiser and Hellbound, Hellraiser 2. The Chatterer's depiction is one of the most grotesque and disgusting instances among the Cenobite family. His facial degradation has stretched back his lips to the extent that his ugly set of teeth is left permanently visible, and there are no distinct facial features left. His name comes from the fact that he continually chatters his teeth, and also because of his creepy peeled back mouth. As Pinhead's army's muscle, he first makes an appearance when Kirsty unravels the lament configuration and restrains her to make her accept a deal with Pinhead. His uncanny appearance justifies the creepy backstory about his transformation. After his transformation, he takes up his affiliation to Hell and starts to hunt for human souls. The Chatterer appears in the first and second Hellraiser movies and has been depicted by Nicholas Vince.
I wonder, what would y'all do, Dean family, if anything like this popped up and like actually happened, Dean family? What would you do? Comment below. I would be reading, cause honestly, ain't you gonna fight back? You gonna fuck up the shit up? Like if you got a gun, you gonna pop. If you got a sword, you got ta. And if you got a knife, you ka. Like whatever you gotta do, what you gotta do. You feel me, to survive some shit. Get some shit like this. Shit, I better see all the street people. All the people with guns letting it all out. Won't let it in the clip. Like you better have your aim box. You feel me? And if you got that dog water aim, just gone.
Not leaving us so soon, are you? Number 3, female Cenobite. Hellraiser and Hellbound. Hellraiser 2. This female Cenobite does not have any nickname, but it doesn't change the fact that she is one of the series' creepiest and most terrifying creatures. Although her character does not have an emergent background, even her presence is enough to terrify. Her throat is ripped apart from the center, and you can see her defaced larynx and bloody throat. She also has a wire penetrating her cheeks and hanging from her face. She became one of the most popular and dreaded Cenobites owing to her chilling delivery of the often quoted sentence, "Maybe we prefer you." Grace Kirby portrayed the character in Hellraiser, and Barbie Wilde in Hellbound, Hellraiser 2.
Hey yo, what the fuck? Hey yo, no.
Number 2, Dr. Chinnard, Hellbound, Hellraiser 2. Even before becoming a Cenobite and serving Leviathan, Dr. Chinnard used to have a crooked way about doing things. Using his profession, he experimented with his mentally unstable patients to solve the puzzle box and find a way to hell. He's scary and repulsive. His transformation was done by pushing several sharp wires across his head so that his skin was permanently left cut. The top of his head also boasts an ugly phallic appendage that places itself on his head as a 4-pronged drill bit. He can also eject tentacles from his palms and even small human fingers from the center of those tentacles. Throughout Hellraiser 2, he remains the primary villain who directs characters into the labyrinth, the Cenobite's realm. Interestingly, the Doctor is also the first character in the series whose early life as a human and the final transformation into a Cenobite is depicted entirely. From being a sadistic human, this demented Doctor becomes a fouler and more sadistic Cenobite obsessed with his grotesque and bloody face. Kenneth Cranham played the role of this horrifying Doctor.
I cannot die. I am forever.
Number 1. Pinhead, the Hellraiser series. Finally, the leader of the pack is here. Pinhead was meant to be just another Cenobite, but with his rising popularity among the Hellraiser followers, Barker and his team decided to elevate him to be the Cenobite Chief. He is the leader of the Cenobites and is responsible for every single soul to be tortured by their family. His face is a grand symbolism of pain, with several pins inserted into his entire facial structure and head. We don't understand quite enough whether to look for a long time or to look away. Pinhead's appearance and chilling personality struck a chord with the audience immediately. In addition to that, his delivery of the most famous dialogue, "We will tear your soul apart," made him one of the most memorable characters in dark horror films. Pinhead's backstory is also intriguing. Born as Elliot Spencer, he was a war veteran who became extremely frustrated with living after witnessing the living horrors of war. And that started his affair with the world of darkness and suffering. The character of Pinhead appears in all of the parts of the movie series. It was played by Clive Barker's good old friend, Doug Bradley, who continued to play the role in the first 8 parts. Only for the 9th and 10th part was he replaced owing to his retirement.
And if you liked our content, Don't forget to leave a like.
That was a pretty good video, DE family. Crazy, creepy, and wild, yeah. Not one thing, I will not be watching Hellraiser. Damn sure. That's a demonic ass shit. Hope you guys like that DE family. DE, like, comment, subscribe, and share the video on all social medias. Comment below, reaction, do next. Love you guys. I'm out. And